When we investigate the name and thug life philosophy of rapper Tupac Amaru Shakur, we may discover some provocative evidence that he was part of a mission nothing less than divine. Tupac Amaru is actually the name of an Incan revolutionary hero who led a rebellion to protect his people. Delving further into this name, we find that the Amarus of Peru were the dragon, serpent, wise men, and priest kings that had administered the mystery schools and dragon empires which had been founded in Lemuria and Atlantis. Peru and surrounding local geographies are currently housing the Earth's Kundalini according to Drunvalo Melchizedek in his Serpent of Light book. The word Amaru can mean serpent of light as well. It is the Incan correspondence of the feathered serpent, Kukulkan or Quetzalcoatl. Shakur means grateful, thankful, gratitude. Gratitude is the greatest attitude and is a magic key to manifesting goals and to healing. Tupac said thug life is an acronym, THUGLIFE. It stands for the hate you gave little infants fucks everybody. The hate you gave little infants fucks everybody. This is referring to what is known as birth trauma, parental and school disapproval, religious conditioning, scarcity and poverty. Rebirthing breathwork repairs the physical, emotional, and mental damage that has been caused at birth and through infancy, as well as many other traumas and pains throughout life. But without acknowledging there is a problem, one cannot address it. Tupac acknowledged the problem with his meaning of thug life. The hate you gave little infants fucks everybody. A new, fresh being coming to this world is a sacred moment that would benefit from a loving, surrounding, security, empathy, and respect. Many times in hospitals, it is treated as some routine act or even a disease or pathology. Many forceful interferences with the birth initiate complications, such as a lack of respect for timing, inducing birth with drugs, unnecessary episiotomies, and C-sections disregarding the ease, calmness, and tranquility that the mother requires to flow from her natural intuition. Cutting the umbilical cord before the baby breathes for a while, forcing the first breath, poisonous shots, exposed to cold temperatures, bright lights, insensitive doctors, separation from mother or parents, chemical drops in the eyes, and parents pledging children as collateral for the Federal Reserve by signing a fraudulent birth certificate contracts can surely be considered a traumatic and even hateful experience. What happens at our birth is retained in our cellular memory and contained in our birth script and beliefs about life. Parental disapproval, negative criticisms, as well as absence of approval and guidance can also be related to the hate which Tupac is referring to in his Thug Life acronym. When parents have not cleared the hate or stuff that built up around them through birth and infancy, it is passed down psychically and through the beliefs and control dramas used in an ever-recurring cycle until it is acknowledged and healed. This is what rebirthing breathwork helps with. School furthers the trauma by imposing certain disciplines, rules, and fixed beliefs that slowly dwindle away the children's creativity, imagination, and freedom of self-expression. Children are once again striving for the approval of teachers and their peers, and face huge stress when disapproved of or made wrong for something they say or do that does not fit into the prefabricated model. Instead of nurturing the natural divinity, interests, and talents of children, schools force an agenda on them that seems to mainly support corporations, the colorable government, and the Federal Reserve, IMF. The teachings in most schools are 99% lies force-fed until they become facts. And of course, religious trauma is prevalent as well, not only in the sense that many religious ideologies support that we are all born in sin, life is suffering, suffer now, enjoy later, enjoy now, suffer later. Humans are guilty and unworthy of God. You must die to go to heaven, etc., etc. But also in the sense that children are often literally abused, hit, killed, and molested by the most religious people. Hurt people end up hurting people. The hate you gave little infants fucks everybody. Until we acknowledge that almost all babies and kids have been abused and traumatized, we cannot heal the effects. If we can feel, we can heal. The effects of hate towards infants in the form of birth trauma, parental disapproval, religious and school trauma have certainly fucked everybody. It's time to acknowledge this to clear the trauma and pain associated with it. Tupac himself said, "Someone must dare to put the street life back on track." It's clear to anyone who can see. I give thanks for Tupac Amaru Shakur and Rebirthing Breathwork for assisting in this process.
See me on the street, give me the lion paw. See me on the street, give me the lion paw.